All right, I think it's about time we create a playable Canadian team on FIFA. After opening our first Essentials pack, this is the core team that we got. Not a bad pack. I mean, we got Davies, he was the big pull. Atakubi as well, 92 pace. And then Borjan. And we went with Borjan for an obvious reason, because we actually get to use him here. He's not available in the game, right, Alex?
Yeah, given that he plays for Red Star Belgrade, which actually isn't in FIFA. You can only play with him typically with Canada in Play Now or Career. But obviously in FUT now with the World Cup mode, we get to use Milan Borjan, and we figure we may as well use him for the 50 days that he's in the game.
But certainly, there's got to be room somewhere for Maxime Crépeau in this team. After scoring goals with specifically only Maxime Crépeau and Tajon Buchanan, we've unlocked Kyle Larin as well. So let's go take a look at the updated squad. All right, we've added the dynamic duo, Larin, Buchanan. They look good, but now it's time to address the midfield. I'm assuming it's going to be Eustachio and Hutch. Alex, am I right?
Unfortunately, you're horribly out to lunch, as there are some great promo cards in this FIFA. There's a Mark Anthony K 84 rated swaps, which is just world class. Okay. And then there's an 85 Jonathan Osorio road to the final.
To get Jonathan Osorio, I mean, you can get him in pack, but one of those easy ways to get him is simply just to buy him because he's ridiculously cheap. Now, you could probably get him for around 10. Do you think it has anything to do with the way that he looks, Alex? I mean, is it the face that's scaring people off?
He just looks like he's seen a ghost. He looks like a ghost, poor fella.
To complete our midfield, we need Mark Anthony K, and he needed those World Cup swap tokens. We got our first one in the Essentials pack. We got our second one grinding for Buchanan and Larin. We got to put him in here, and it's as simple as that. You get a pretty decent card going over to the foot swaps here.
Yeah, this Mark Anthony K card is absolutely cracked. I mean, very well-rounded.
Swap tokens are in. It's as simple as that. 1, 2, hit submit, and look at that Mark Anthony K. Lengthy guy, and he will help complete our midfield. Now, time to round out our strikers. From our second Essentials pack for the Canadian men's national team, we got Jonathan David, but we are going for the best possible Canadian starting 11 here. So there's actually a better version of this Jonathan David. We'll just hop on over to the transfer mark and we'll take a look.
Yeah, this Team of the Week card for his scorching hot form in League this season. It's a great card. I mean, great pace. It's 5-star weak foot, which is always very useful for strikers in FIFA. Just overall, a very good card, and it's quite cheap as well. You can get them for anywhere from 10 to 15,000 depending on how the market's looking, and that's not a bad investment considering some of the stats he has.
Now, we're not going to go out and buy him because luckily for us, we grinded a little foot champs and we can just literally send other David, and replace him with, look at that. That's a good looking card. You gotta, mix it up a little bit to lead the line with Kyle Larin. Our squad is almost complete, but there is one glaring hole. Alex, how are we going to fill it?
If your Essentials packs do not yield all the Canadian players that you desire, there are still other ways to get them. They might require a bit of luck, but there is an SBC where you can input a few cards and get a handful of 75 plus any World Cup cards. So you're going to obviously have to hope those are Canadian. There's also the chance through Moments. If you do a certain challenge, you can get some Group E and F rewards, which also gives you a better chance at Canadian cards. And lastly, if in the store, certain packs include the FIFA World Cup limited edition cards, which also again gives you a third chance at getting Canadian players.
Well, I think it's about time we test our pack luck. Still got 9,000 coins, so it's not impossible, but I mean it shows you it can be difficult, but there's no shame. Oh, okay. It's a nice card, but
he's no Jonathan Osorio, but
we already got him.
And he could play right back. It's fitting, but it's sad.
Cormianu!
I mean, we might just have to move Tajon.
We can move Tajon. 92 pace. 92 pace.
I think that solves our problem.
I think it can. All right. We're running real low here, guys. It's gonna have to be a...
Hey, Reginald Cannon and Kyle Laren.
Oh, that's great, but it's...
The two Canadians we already
have the boosted versions. We struck out on our pack luck, but luckily I got a big brain idea. Just slide Henry over to right back. I know one other Canadian center back that's not going to the World Cup who we can grab. It's Tamori Inform.
Yeah, maybe not.
You know what? The Silver Larea card's fine. The squad is complete, so let's take a look. We're rocking the 4-4-2 system, you know, try to get the Herdman vibes. You got Borjan in net. Had to go with Richie at right back. Henry, Cornelius, the two center backs. Atakubi left back. That beautiful Buchanan card out at right mid. Then you got the two duo here. Our midfield looks good with Osorio and Kay. Davies out on the left, and then up front, Jonathan David, Kyle Laren, and then to top the squad off, once he leaves Madrid, he's gonna, you know, to take that step to join the Canadian men's national team. We got Ancelotti as our manager. Let's see what we can do.
Firing it towards goal.
Boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it. Quitting was never an option. Exhausted. This passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it.
Promise, but petered out. Perfect tackle. An incisive pass. Can he put it away? Oh, it's in! And a goal on his debut, no less. What a way to endear yourself to the fans. Now can they counter clinically?
It's happening. It's happening.
Surely. Oh, he's done it. And it's a debut double to the delight of his fans. Comes to nothing in the end. Tremendous ball played through. A matter of keeping his composure. Surely.
Yes.
Hey!
Two great goals.
Anthony.
Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout?
Now I'm devoted. I know where I'm going. Controlling emotions. I'm owning the moment. In order to get it, see, you gotta want it.
Davey, look at the pace.
Tremendous ball played through. Might jump in front.
It into the net.
And a goal! They start as they need to continue. They make the opening statement.
Every win is a blessing, and every L is a lesson. So when I run into rejection, I know it's
Options are plenty. It's looking promising. Fine cross into the middle. Not really the ideal clearance.
It's happening.
Could be. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory.
you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it. Quitting was never an option.